What's up, guys? Welcome to the next video on CSS and HTML. Sorry, it's HTML and then CSS. Alright, in this video we're gonna further discuss, we're gonna work on CSS, and we're gonna see different styling techniques. Alright, so far we're working on this Notepad++, and as you guys seen that we've done an index and our CSS here on this Notepad. As a web developer and web programmer, you guys, it's not a good idea if you guys staring at this bright screen. It's not a very good idea for your eyes. And the other problem with this is when we type here is H1, and that's it. H1, it comes, though we have to do a lot of typing. My favorite, you guys can do this if you want, but my favorite HTML IDE is Sublime Text. You guys can go and download this from Sublime Text, and it's one of the I should say popular HTML IDE, and it's free. You can use it with C++, you can use it with Java, you can use it with PHP, especially PHP, and it's very, very popular. Once you type, it helps you, and you guys, if you guys follow around and if you control P, then you go and install all these packages, and all the packages is free. You can use it with C++, C#, any program language, especially HTML and PHP. So we'd go there. I'll close this, and I made a separate video how to download this Sublime Text. So we go further, and if you guys go and fire up your XAMPP, we go and see XAMPP further. Alright, so we go there and we see our text. You guys, as a professional, as a web developer, you guys needs to know these colors. So far, let me open this color. Okay, so you guys might be wondering what is this, say green. You guys can put a gray here. You guys can put a gray, and if you reload this one, and one thing, if you guys see trying to do something and it's not loading, you guys go here, go to the history, and it says clear recent history. It's got a cookies and cache. Some people call it cache, or call it cache, but it's up to you what you want to call. Some programmers call cache, but I call it cache. So I'll explain cookies and cache. Caches is just memory. It's memory in the browser. So if the web developer is trying to do something in PHP, they tried something called cache. So the say if you don't go to Google, and Google leave behind some cache, some memory, so next time you go to Google, it makes a lot easier for the browser to access Google without contacting the server for all this styling and everything. So that's cache or cache. And cookies is set by the programmer, web developer, and cookies is not like biscuit or something, but it's like a memory. It comes in and stays in your browser for a very long time, whatever set by programmer. Normally the programmer set it for 1 year or 6 months or 4 months. Google regularly change it, like Google's got lots of cookies, and the cookies comes in different formats and things like that, but we explained that one future videos. If you tried something here, and you tried something, you'll say you can make it blue, and if you go to your browser and you try it, we try this again. If it's not turning blue, it is turning blue. But if not, you guys can always go here in the history, and you guys clear the history, and it clears everything, so whatever it remembers about your activity. Now the Firefox has cleared the history, and if we go here and check, we don't see anything that we have browsed. It's a very good idea if you guys go do that regularly with your browser, so any malicious code or any cookies that comes in and remembers your activities, it's gone, it's not there anymore. That's your very good for your privacy. All right, in this video we see this, say we've done a gray. If we do green, say if you do green, blue, or yellow, whatever, it changes the color. Say if you guys can do, say if you guys can do this one blue, and we come here, our text, and we see the blue here, so it's not giving you range. And what is the difference between this one and this gray? Say when I type gray, it comes in the same color, and E1, E1, E1. It's actually hexadecimal in CSS. This is color. This is a hexadecimal color. It's got a big range, like it's 100 gray. You guys won't believe it, but it's 100 types of gray color or blue color, of any color. So how to access this, how to know as a web developer, like you guys don't want to do this gray, but if you want to go to pale gray or whitish gray, or you want to go darker gray, so what we do is that we go again on our browser, and if you guys, I'm on DuckDuckGo. This is also search engine, but if you guys go to Google, you guys can go to Google and you guys type it. Alright, so it's Google came in. I'm not sure why the Google came in. Okay, the reason Google came in because I typed Google in the search engine. Sorry about that. We say CSS color hexadecimal code. All right. Okay, so, and you guys just introduce you this W3 schools. W3 is official HTML consortium. They teaches HTML. If you guys got any problem, encounter any problem, you can always go to this W3 schools. See, all this W3 school is official HTML. W3 means www. It means World Wide Web. So this is official school for WHTML. This guy is very awesome. This guy is awesome. They show you everything from the headers all the way to H1, H2, H3. They show you IDs, classes, CSS colors, and all the way to attributes, global attributes, and so on. They teach you everything. So if you guys got any problem, you can always go to this W3 school. So we go to W3 school just as an example. All right, so it clearly defines you that color hex. This is a color hex. They show you that this is FF, this if you want to try, and this is GG. RGB is red, green, and blue. So that's the three main colors. If you guys change this one, you guys get this RGB 255 by 2 by 0. So this is 255, red is 255, and this greenish is 2 and is 0. That's RGB. So if you guys can pick a color here, that's hexadecimal color. Say background color, and FFF is white. It's a grayish, but it's very grayish white. Alright, so we go here and we want to see this PDF CSS color hexadecimal code. If you put a download, you guys can download the PDF from different website. but be careful of viruses, things like that. Hexadecimal PDF. Alright, so CSS color hexadecimal PDF. Okay, so we go here. Okay, this one's here in simple templates. We see simple templates. See, that's a CSS color selector, and you guys can see there's different ranges, and this is all hexadecimal codes, and you guys must put these hashes before that to get this color. CSS color chart PDF. Alright, simple. So we go with this one, but I still recommend, because I don't know, this guy's it's got a zip, but make sure you guys scan it before you open it. Alright, so I've got a Winrar. It's a zip opener software. Okay, so it's want to notify me that my you guys can scan virus here if you want. As a programmer, you guys should not trust anything, any software that comes in inside your computer. You don't know what sort of okay, so there is no threat. All right, so we close this one, we go to our Winrar, and we open this one, we extract this one. Okay, where is, if I double click, so it's asking me extract where, so I'll press OK. I hope it's gonna extract. There's a download folder. It's opening the Windows Edge, typical Windows, because Windows wants to use this Edge thingy. Alright, so I was hoping we give me PDF, but it's just for explanation. As you guys see here, this is all the CSS codes. So if we go there and we copy here, we put this one our background, we got this beige color. If you guys see it in capital, our lowercase, I think it doesn't matter, so it means the same thing. And you guys see this change the color, the background color. Now we got beige color at the back. So if you guys go here and dark green, that's dark green, dark gray. As I was talking about this grayish, see you guys, gray 21. That's a gray 21, gray 22. It's got a big range. The gray 0 is all this blackish, which is 0, 0, 0. That's easy to remember, 6, 0. And gray 1 is 3, 0, 3, 0, 3, 0, 3. That's gray 1. Alright, so that's gray 50, and that's gray 51. It's all the way to gray 81. And gray 80, as you guys can see, I think there are about 100 of grays. Say yeah, there you go, that's 100. The 100 gray is FFF, it means it's whitish. So it goes from the black, which is gray 0, all the way to white. So the black is gray 0, and the code is 000, and the white one is FFF. Just remember that. Alright, so this is for the color. You, as a web developer, you guys need to have one of these, because you don't know, you guys can play around. And you guys see I was typing red, I was getting this. Then you guys can type red 1, that's a different range, all the way to red 4, violet, pale violet red, pale violet red 1. This gives you range of color which is impossible to get when you guys type. You guys can't remember all these codes. But if you guys got 10.1, alright, so we do 10.1, we come here, we put our background, this 10.1. Okay, so if you go there you go, our background has changed. So this is one of the things that you guys can have. So I'll close this, and you guys can leave it open, or you guys can see if there is a PDF, if you guys can find a PDF. I think you guys can print it here. I think there should be a download. Save here. You guys can save it. So there we go. We can save this PDF if you guys want. So it's the PDF wants to save in download. You guys can press this button here and it will save for you. So next time we close this, and we also want to close this. Okay, this is closed. We go to our download and we have our PDF file. I'm not sure why it's opening at the Microsoft, because I don't have a PDF maybe in my computer. That's why it's opening from browser. But you guys, if you guys got a PDF in your computer, you guys can open this, no problem. But as long as you guys got anywhere, you guys can put it in documents, desktop, anywhere you guys, it pleases you, anywhere that you like. You guys put your pictures, whatever folder you guys can put. Alright, so now quickly we go there to our back. We were there at the font family, Georgia, and font size is 2EM. And today we're going to see what is font weight. Font weight, it's giving you how thick do you want your font. Say if you go, I'll go back. Say you guys, this is give you the thickness. How thick do you want your font? The H2 font. That's, you guys can do 1200. You guys can do 300. It's up to you. You guys can do even 100. That's the font size. That's the font weight. You guys can do the another trick is you guys can do, if you guys go here. Okay, the index is already open here. I forgot to tell why this screen is open. If you guys go here as a view and to the layout, you guys can open single, which is this one, and you guys can work. But if you guys got a problem, you guys can go to 2 columns, 3 or 4 columns. If you guys can put a 4, it opens 4 columns for you, all different files. I don't think you guys can see all these 4 at the same time, but if you guys can do 2, and you guys can move your index here, so that you guys can work at the same time. Okay, so we can work with my CSS and index at the same time. It's cool, yeah, with the Sublime Text. Sublime Text is one of the most, all the professional web developers, they use this. Alright, so we go there because for this video I don't want to confuse you guys. I'll go to this one because I'll have to explain bit by bit everything. So we've seen this font weight, but if you guys, there is another trick. If you guys want to do, click here for second page. Okay, on top of this we say another one. you guys can put a strong. Strongs also does the trick. If you put a P, your P paragraph, my strong paragraph. Alright, so strong does the also the trick, because HTML is awesome. This is my strong. That's how you guys get if you guys put, but if you remove this strong, you guys just get a normal paragraph. There you go. This is the normal paragraph. How you guys can put a strong in front of this first div. Just put a strong. Alright, so because Sublime Text is autocomplete, it auto-completes the rest. It senses straight away what you guys want. And yes, if you guys just put this one, that's it. It completes the rest. So Sublime Text, there is underscore in this one and underscore in this. It telling us that it starts from here and it closes here. So if you guys can click in here, straight away it tells you that it starts here and closes here. Alright, so this is div. Even this div tells you straight away. There is a small faint lines here. You guys can close this one if you guys want, and close this ones for simplicity. If you guys trying to debug or do anything with this one, so then you guys can do. I hope I'm not going fast for you guys. Alright, so this is now strong. It's coming thicker than before. So what we do is that we go here our CSS and we remove this background here, and we see clear now. See, as you guys can see, I did this is okay. Let's see this. We guys, we're gonna see. Okay, now we're at now we can see it clearly. So as you guys can see that this is or like a bold. You guys can put a B as well, no problem. So you guys can put a B. It's gonna put it in bold. You can put a B. You're gonna put a. This is my bold sentence. Alright, so we go here and check. There you go. This is my bold sentence. Alright, so that's it for this video. In the next video we're gonna explore HTML and CSS further, and we're gonna see different styling, and we're gonna see color, and we're gonna see the classes, especially classes. I want to introduce you guys classes because that's very important with the IDs and classes. So till next video, I'll see you guys. Bye.